Welcome to the Arbor Ice Cube for City TV Sports presentation of Huron and Pioneer High School Hockey. I'm Pete Poirier along with Nick Wisniewski, and we'll have all the play for you. Nick, how you doing tonight?
Great, Pete. Always a fun time being working with a professional like you out in Ann Arbor, seeing some great hockey.
And we just have the face-off, and we're underway. Pioneer controls the opening face-off. Held in by the Pioneers. There's a shot from the blue line, save made. And Huron will kick it down the ice. And that'll go all the way down for an icing, and the faceoff will come back down into the River Red zone.
Of course, after last game, Pioneer won 4-0, mostly on the back of their senior goaltender. And he had a great game, and I'm sure they're looking for much the same from him this year or this game.
So face-off to the left, and Huron controls it. Sorscher in the corner for Huron, trying to dig away the puck. Spread out from behind the net by Pioneer. Nice defensive play by number 16 for Huron. That's Michael Ficcaro knocking it into the neutral zone. And now the puck down back in the Pioneer zone. Puck in the corner. Still being fought for, pulled away by the Pioneer defense. Still can't get it out of there. Now they finally get it out of their own zone. And Sorscher will just send it right back down in. Apparently he was over the red line in the middle, and that's an icing, and it'll come back down to the River Red zone for a faceoff.
Speaking to Huron's coach before the game, basically what they're going to try to do is play their own game here this evening, create shots, and get back to basics was basically the game plan.
Well, face-off controlled by the Pioneers, but they can't hold it at the blue line. Skating back for it is Josh Packard. Now, he still has it, carrying over the blue line into the Huron zone. Packard chasing it down in the far corner. Packard's still on it. Now he throws it out front, but no one's there for Pioneer, and the puck will go back all the way down to the other end of the ice. Skating after it is Matt Feachit for Pioneer. Held in by Pioneer. There's a shot save made. So Spencer Peck with the save for Pioneer. And Pioneer will bring it back out down the ice. Nice move there, right out in front of the net. Shot on goal. Tommy Picorni, but save made by the Huron goalkeeper. Now Picorni will circle back for it in the neutral zone. He's ridden off the puck. Now puck loose on the ice, race for it. Won by Pioneer. Austin Carl will dump it into the River Red zone. And Huron will bring it back out center ice. Now skating in behind the net for Huron, Ryan Sylvester. Now back to the blue line. And deflected up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play and a faceoff.
We had our share of stoppages of play in the last meeting between these two teams. Again, Spencer Peck, as a senior, experienced young man that he is, really controlled the tempo of the game for both teams as a goaltender.
Oh, faceoff to Peck's left. He picked up by Pioneer and shoved out center ice. And just like that, Huron will bring it back in. Evoy picks the puck up. Odd angle. Save made. Wide open net. And it's a goal. We'll have to check to see who scored that goal, but that was a wide open net. Maybe one of the Pioneers landed on it and kicked it into their own net.
Scooted in there.
We'll see who gets credit. Huron draws first blood after their last game that we had here on CTV Sports. It was an uninspired effort by the River Rats, but they seem to be jumping tonight.
Yeah, getting out that early lead, huge in any game, but obviously in a rivalry game, monster first goal.
Oh, Michael Ficcaro gets credit for the goal. A big scrum in front of the net, and the puck went in. Now Pioneers' Eric Domino will take it down. There's a shot by Picorni. Save made. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a penalty. Be a penalty on the Pioneers. Looks like a high sticking penalty. I'll take a look at that goal. There's the shot. There's the puck. Looks like it hit the skate of the Pioneer defender.
Absolutely looked like he whirled around and did more harm than good, unfortunately.
The closest river rat to it was Bruiser Friedman, but at any rate, Ficarro gets credit for the goal. They might change that later. Of course, they don't have the benefit of the replay like we do. Oh, Huron on the power play. Or check that, Pioneer on the power play. It is Huron on the power play. Well, Pioneer sends it down the ice. Camfield will go back for it for Huron, bringing out center ice. And they'll dump it into the Pioneer zone. Puck around and into the far corner. Now we have another whistle. And another penalty.
Looks like this is going to even us out here, Pete.
Looks like Ross Evoy will head to the penalty box. Oh, check, it's another Pioneer. It's Domino. Domino, so two Pioneers will go to the penalty box.
Huge opportunity here for Huron. Already up 1-0, now 5-on-3 power play. And
they get that for 1 minute and 23 seconds, so a ton of time on 5-on-3. There's Camfield with the shot, blocked in front of the net. And he'll chase it down in the near corner. Back out to Ficarro. Ficarro with the high shot, glove save made. And Peck will hold it for the faceoff.
Snapped down by Peck there. Of course, he's talking to the referee there really quickly.
Well, faceoff again controlled by Huron. Back to the point with Camfield. He'll send it to the other point at Sorsher. Another shot. That one sails behind the net. Now Camfield can't hold it in, and Nick Sorsher will have to skate down and go back for it. Coulter hands him the puck. Sorsher to Friedman off his skate. Picked up by Camfield. He'll skate in and around the defense into the corner now. A pass out front and a bouncing puck. Now back to the blue line is Sorsher looking for a little room. That hits Friedman. Sorsher will hold it in again at the blue line. He'll send it over to Evoy. Evoy will shoot the backhander. That's blocked out in front. And the puck will come back out center ice. 12-10 to play in the first period. Well, Sorsher gathers it in once again, heads over the blue line. Now he'll go in deep. Tried to hit Ficarro, but he whiffs on it. Now go into the far corner. And sent back out center ice by the Pioneer defense. First penalty is over. It's 5-on-4 for 30 seconds. Now puck into the far corner. And Thiechet will send that down the ice. One last rush for the River Rats on the power play. And good job by the Pioneers breaking up the rush. And the power play is over. Good job by the Pioneers killing off the 5-on-3. We have another penalty. Looks like interference is the call.
Huge momentum changer there, Pete, to be able to kill off a two-man penalty. Now they're just digging themselves right back in the hole, though, unfortunately.
Louis Marr gets the interference call. So once again, Huron on the power play. And face-off down in the Pioneer zone. Another great opportunity for the River Rats to stake themselves to a 2-goal lead. Now referee consulting the coach, or the coach consulting the referee.
Come on, that penalty was obvious.
It's going to be Coach Paul Fassbender he's talking to over there.
Now Pioneer controls the face-off. And Pioneer will get it out center ice. Now Ruprecht will send it into the Pioneer zone. He's skating after it, Gasparovich. It's off his stick. Now picked up by Feachit, and he'll send it down the ice. Circling back for the River Rats is Gilchrist. Patrick Gilchrist will bring it out center ice. He misses the pass. Pioneer will then intercept and send it down the ice once again. Well, Gilchrist lands on his butt. 1:10 to go in the power play. 10:18 to go in the period. And Pioneer standing tall at the blue line, not letting the River Rats get set up on the power play. Well, Picaro loses control. Now Evoy will pick it up and carry it into the Pioneer zone. There's a slap shot that sails wide of the net. And back where Nick Sorcher will pick it up. And he'll send it into the near corner to Friedman, and back in behind the net now. Evoy trying to send it out front. Send his skates. Now he sends it back to the blue line. Now back in behind the net. Evoy trying to send out front to Friedman. There's a shot and a save made by Peck.
Big opportunity for the Huron player there, right out in front of the net. Had it where he wanted it, just couldn't convert.
25 seconds left in the power play.
Power play coming up to the left of Spencer Peck. Again, being a home game for Huron, they get last change.
Now face off once again, won by the Rats. Puck sails into the near corner. Pioneer will not get it out. Sorcher holding it in. Now Sorcher dekes one man. He tries to get it to Camfield. He misses it, but he'll send a slapper on net. That's blocked, never gets through. Just 2 seconds left in the power play. Pioneer will send it down the ice, and that'll do it. And the Pioneers kill off another penalty kill. Really good job on the penalty kill by the Pioneers. They can't get anything going on even strength, though.
I barely had any time to try that even strength thing.
Now blocked out front. Barroso tried to get a shot off, but was blocked. Now Picorni will pick it up. 2-on-1. Skating in a net. There's a shot. And knocked away. Great job by the Rats. They send it down the ice, and that'll be icing.
Young Tommy Picorni trying to set up a goal there. I've heard he's had quite a stretch these last couple of weeks. Coach Paul Fassbender just telling me he's just seeing the puck well. They're playing well.
Here's a look at that 2-on-1 on the replay. Just tipped away by the goalkeeper, Coulter. Now Pioneer sending that puck over the net in behind it. Picked up by Huron. Pioneer forechecking. Puck picked up by Gilchrist. He'll skate it out center ice and into the Pioneer zone. They'll send a shot sailing wide of the net. Now dug out of the corner by Gasparovich. It's taken off his stick, and Pioneer will bring it out center ice. Now carrying in, that's Rudberg for Pioneer. Rudberg fighting for it in the far corner. He'll send it in behind the Huron net. Now held under the blue line by Feachit. And Drew Bunny will pick it up for Huron. Now intercept by Pioneer. There's a shot, sails over the net. Brandon McKellar couldn't get that one on net. He had a golden opportunity there on the intercept. Now Gasparovich tripped to the ice, and we'll have a penalty call. McKellar is arguing.
Brandon McKellar pleading his case with the referee, but you're not going to win that argument very often, Pete.
No. Well, Gasparovich went flying, and it was pretty obvious that he had McKellar's stick in his feet. So another power play opportunity for the River Rats.
Here you go, Gasparovich, right there. Just tripped up, incidental maybe, but at the end of the day, he's
maybe a little divey, maybe. Now shot is redirected away from the net, and Pioneer will send it down the ice. Now intercepted by Pioneer. That was a shot directed on net, sticked away by Coulter. And Huron will bring it out of their own zone. Friedman loses control, but Vaccaro covers up. Pioneer doing a good job with the blue line. They'll intercept and send it down the ice. Circling back for it is Camfield. Another intercept by Pioneer, and they'll just send it right back down the ice. And Coulter will hold on to it and create a face-off down to his right.
To me so far, Pete, the story for Pioneer's penalty kill has been forechecking. I mean, they've just done a great job. They're clogging up the middle a little bit on top of that, and they're getting the job done flat out. And hopefully when they stick on 5-on-5 for a little while, that'll turn around for them as well.
6:19 to play in the first period. And there's a goal right off the face-off. Quick shot and goal by Pioneer. Short-handed. Looks like Louis Marr. Louis Marr with the goal for Pioneer. And we're tied at 1.
Somebody just went right for it. No point in trying to win the face-off. Just catch everybody off guard, and it worked. Beautiful.
Well, it looks like his face-off counterpart was kind of napping. Wasn't really expecting it. He just shot it right on goal, and it was past Coulter before you knew it. Just took 2 seconds from the time of the face-off to the time the puck ended up in the net. Oh, Huron still on the power play. 43 seconds worth of it. And we have offsides. Face-off will come back down into the Huron zone.
Pretty safe to say that Huron's not going to fall for that one again. Probably ever again, but...
Now face-off controlled by Pioneer momentarily. Now picked up by Brown rather, for Huron. Sent it behind the Pioneer net. No, but it'll be picked up and sent down the ice once again. Just 20 seconds left in the power play. Now Huron will bring it out center ice. Just a few seconds left on the power play. Held in by Kim. Picked up by Pioneer. And they'll bring it down the ice, and that'll do it for another Huron power play. They are 0 for 4 on the power play.
And they've given up a shorthanded goal.
Now Bondi tried to hold it in, couldn't do it. And now we have another whistle, and it looks like another penalty. Hooking, it looks to be the call. And Pioneer to the box once again. This time it's Eric Barroso.
I just can't imagine what's going through Coach Fassbender's mind at this point. I mean, this entire game they've been playing shorthanded. You know, what's he got to tell his guys to say, cut it out, for lack of a better term?
Well, you know, that adjustment may come in the form of a stern talking to between the periods.
I think they'll be lucky if it's just stern at this point. And
there's a look at it on the replay. Well, face-off back down in the Pioneer zone.
Obvious.
Now we're ready for play. Face-off won by Huron. Back to the point, Nick Sorsher. His pass is intercepted, and Pioneer will send it down the ice. Actually, that was knocked out of bounds at their own bench. So of a stoppage of play and a face-off just out over the Pioneer blue line. .446 to play in the first period. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Face-off once again in the Pioneer zone. Intercepted by Ficarro. That one never got through, deflected away. Now race for it. Picorni picks it up for Pioneer. He loses an edge and goes down. And we have another hooking call, and this time it's going to even him up. And Ficarro will head to the box for the River Rats.
The freshman who's already had a nice run so far this year. Head to the box. Evening things out here for the next 134.
So as you said, Nick, 4-on-4 for a minute 34, and then Pioneer will get a short power play. Face-off won by Huron. They'll send it out center ice. Circling back for it is Wisman for Pioneer. That'll be sent to Domino. Back to Wisman. He circles around in his own zone. Back out center ice. Tries to get to Picorni. Now he'll pick it up once again. Now carrying over the line, it's Picorni. Right on goal. He gets a shot up, but it's sticked away by Coulter. Now behind the net. Wraparound try by Marr. Now held in at the blue line by Wisman. Picked up by Domino. There's a pass to Marr and the save made by Coulter. Now Wisman will get it out of his own zone, get it to Picorni. Picorni dumps it off to Domino, and Domino will send it deep. Now Sorsher will pick it up in behind his own net. And he'll shoot it into the bench area, and we'll have another face-off.
A little surprise for a few of his teammates there, but that's okay. Keeps them involved in the game, know what's going on.
16 seconds left of the 4-on-4.
Pioneer might not know what to do with themselves, so they get a man on top.
Oh, face-off once again down in the River Rat zone. Won by Pioneer. Now Domino will scoop it in behind the net. Austin Carl in there forechecking along with Bondi. That'll be sent back out center ice. Puck handle with the high stick. So the faceoff will come back into the Pioneer zone. And then Pioneers with a 27-second power play.
27 seconds, just enough to get down the ice. Maybe set something brief up, but get a good shot off.
Well, face-off won by Huron. Shot by Friedman, sails high in the air. Held in by Camfield at the blue line and gloved by Peck, and he'll hang on to it. 2:46 to play here in the first period.
As always, winning a face-off, super important part of the game here. If Huron can pull that off in their own zone, they can kill off this penalty, get back to 5-on-5, and get back to business.
Well, face-off once again won by Pioneer. Just 15 seconds left in the power play. Held in by Friedman. Tries to get a shot off. It's blocked. Now puck in behind the Pioneer net. Picked up by Packard. Now Carl. His puck is in his feet. And that'll do it for the short Pioneer power play. Sorsha will kick it into the Pioneer zone, held in by Evoy. Now circling back for it is Packard. He loses control, and now we have another whistle. And another penalty, looks like.
Another penalty on Pioneer.
High sticking is the call.
I'm going to have to check with that referee in between periods, make sure his shoulder joint is okay. It seems like his right arm's been up the entire first period.
Now puck back into the Huron zone, skating after it, Picorni for Pioneer. He still has it. Now behind the net. And he'll bring it out. They'll skate it out center ice. That's sent all the way down the ice once again by the Pioneers. Oh, puck set back into the Pioneer zone. Now Huron setting up. Gasparovich, his shot sails wide of the net. Now Ruprecht in the near corner. Over to Gasparovich, and a save made by Peck. Now one of the Pioneers took exception, shoved Gasparovich, and Gasparovich shoved him back, and the Pioneer ended up on the ice.
Gasparovich completely open on that side for that wide open shot. You know, great job by Spencer Peck to come out and cut off that angle, but you can't let a veteran young man like Gasparovich open like that to just, you know, do what he wants to do right in front of the net.
Well, and for the payback, Gasparovich will head to the penalty box. And we'll have another 4-on-4 situation for 104 with 1:12 left in the period.
That's kind of the first sign of chippiness that we've really seen in this rivalry game here. Haven't seen too many big hits yet.
Now there's a shot by Pioneer sailing wide of the net. Now Domino will hold it in. He'll send a fluttering puck on the net. Patted away by Coulter. Now there's Domino right out in front. Point blank, save made. Now Domino's got it again. He's a man on fire. His shot is blocked this time. Now Evoy picks it up, and he'll send it down into the Pioneer zone. Held there by Peck. Now Evoy still chasing after it. Now Domino will pick it up and bring it out center ice. Now puck in the near corner. Brought out by Pioneer, but knocked off of it by Huron. Friedman tries to send it out. It's held in. Under 10 seconds to go in the period. Domino will pick it up, send a quick shot. It's blocked. And Evoy will pick it up. He's going to run out of time. The period comes to the end. And that's going to do it after one period of play. It's Huron 1 and Pioneer 1. We're going to take a quick break and be right here with more action on City TV Sports.
Hi, I'm Jim Blow, host of Conversations. Twice a month I have the opportunity to interview the people in Ann Arbor you care to see and hear from. City council members, the mayor, members of the school board, all the way to members of Congress. I've had the pleasure over the past 18 years to bring these people to you. I invite you to join me and the rest of Ann Arbor in Conversations here on City TV Channel 19.
Hi, I'm Dana Denha, and tune into City TV to find out what's happening in our community.
And we are back with second period action here on City TV Sports. 1 goal apiece in the first period. We're knotted at 1, about to get this second period underway. Pioneer will have a 45-second power play to begin the second period. There's Picorni skating in on goal. He has to go wide around behind the net. Picorni still with it. Now he'll send it cross ice to Marr. Marr will get it behind the net. Now puck sliding around in behind the over in the far corner. Now picked up by Domino at the point. He loses it. Now covering up is Picorni. He's taking off the puck. Domino following. There's a shot and a goal.
Eric Domino right there. Captain Eric Domino. Wide open look at it. Just a nice little wrister.
Good job by Domino picking up the puck and putting it past Coulter for the Pioneers' second goal of the game. Very well managed power play by the Pioneers. And here's a look at it on the replay. There's Picorni getting knocked off the puck. And Domino went top shelf, knocking the water bottle off the top of the net. Well, Pioneer leads 2-1. Bondi will take it into the Huron zone. Now Sorsher will cover up in the far corner. Now Bondi digs it away. And finally they'll knock it out center ice. That was a dangerous play there. Barroso was camped out right in the slot, but they could not get it to him. And now we have another stoppage play.
And again, for the Pioneers, I mean, what you have to do there is take advantage of your opportunities, and that's exactly what they're doing. Chances down in the first period where they could get them, they took advantage of them right there. Quick power play, but not quick enough they could put something together.
Shots on goal are even at 13 apiece. Huron had the advantage, 13-12. One shot by the Pioneers results in a goal in this period, and they take the lead. Now Pioneer will direct it back into the Huron zone. Skating back after it is Canfield. He gets it over to Sorsher, and now we have another whistle. Now it looks like offsides is the call. Well, the puck's going to come back out over the Huron blue line. Face-off controlled by Huron. Puck back out center ice. Now shot back into the Huron zone, and that one's directed right on Coulter in the net, and he'll cover it up, and we'll have a face-off to his left. Well, face-off again, won by the River Rats. Sorsher will send it to the the near corner. Now Canfield goes back after it, and he'll send it out center ice. Skating back after it is Matt Feachet. Now puck comes back out center ice where Canfield will grab it. And the puck will head back into the Pioneer zone. Now puck back out center ice once again. Race for it. McKellar going after it for Pioneer. Sorsher wins that battle. Puck's in his skates. He can't see it. Puck right out in front. And sticked away by the Huron defense and back out center ice. Another near miss there for the Pioneers. Now Packard will send it out center ice. Rudberg will send it into the Huron zone. Picked up behind the net by Pioneer. Now Picorni has it. He's taken off the puck. And puck is out of play, and we'll have another face-off in the Huron zone.
Again, face-off coming back to young Bobby Coulter's left. He'll get another chance to see what Pioneer's going to throw at him here.
Well, face-off won by Marr. Quick shot by Picorni. That's going to sail up into the net on the deflection. And we'll have another face-off to Coulter's left. Puck lay there for a moment in the face-off circle. Sylvester sent it out center ice, picked up by Domino at his own blue line. His pass is intercepted. He picks it up once again. I know the Pioneers are off sides. And in the delay, Sam Sorsher will send it into the Pioneer zone. Sylvester tried to gain control, couldn't do it. Picked up by Pioneer. Now sent to Marr, but it's too far for him. And Picorni will send it into the Huron zone. Held in by Domino at the blue line. And we have another whistle and a stoppage of play as Coulter holds on to that puck on the side of the net.
Pioneers so far this period controlling the level of play. I mean, front to back, they're not giving up any shots. They're keeping it in their zone. They're winning the faceoffs. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
No, faceoff won by the Pioneers. They can't hold it in. Feature will circle back after it. Well, big hit at center ice. And when Huron touches, we have the whistle. It's going to be Brown skating off for the River Rats. And it'll be a Pioneer power play. Here's a look at it on the replay.
Completely took that run at his head. Can't do that.
Now held to the blue line by Domino. Domino will send it to Marr. Back to Domino. This shot is deflected up into the netting by Friedman. Now we're going to have another face-off down in the River Rat zone. 13:07 to play here in the second period. Now Pioneer controls that face-off. Now to Domino with the shot. That sails wide of the net. Everybody went in deep for Pioneer, and Huron will just scoop it down the ice. Picked up by Peck. He'll hand it off to Domino, and Domino will start the rush again for the Pioneers. Domino tried to get it to Austin Carl, but it was too far for him. Picked up by Canfield. And now Huron will golf it out center ice. There's Domino circling with it. Freeman went for the big hit behind the Pioneer net. Missed. The Pioneer will go with the change. 57 seconds left of the power play. There's McCorney deking one man, but can't get it past Canfield. Now right in front of the net, score! Pioneer with the goal.
Very nice setup there. Dropped off to Will Rudberg, I believe. Ended up putting that one in the net on his way down.
Looks like Louis Marr once again for the Pioneers with the goal, his second of the night. And that'll stake Pioneer to the 3-1 advantage. Now once again, McCorney gets knocked off the puck. It goes back to a Pioneer. It gets sent to Marr, and on the backhand, he scores the goal. I know Tommy Picorni's a dangerous player for the Pioneers, but maybe they don't want to keep knocking the puck off his stick because Pioneer keeps getting goals from it.
Hey, when you're hot, you're hot. You never know what's going to happen, and just keep riding that wave, basically.
Now Gilchrist in behind his own net. He'll get it to Sam Sorsher. To Gasparovich. He can't control. He's taken off the puck. That'll be sent back out center ice. Picked up by Bondi. Oh, another shot. That one sails wide of the net. Puck comes back out all the way to center ice where it's picked up by Domino. And puck deflected into the bench area. We'll have a stoppage of play and another faceoff.
So far, even strength, and as a power play, Pioneer just, again, getting the job done. Playing well, swarming the net, making things happen. When you work hard, things happen for you.
Well, I think what we saw, Nick, is at the beginning of the game, I think Huron had the jump because of this crosstown rivalry matchup. But Pioneer is obviously the more talented team. Huron having a rough year this year, record-wise, and maybe Pioneer's talent is starting to show through as the game goes along here.
Couldn't agree more.
Emotion will take you so far, but talent's got to take you the rest of the way. And Huron, a young team, is really having a tough time this year. Now back down to the River Rat zone. Big hit there on the near boards. Picked up by Karcher. Sent back out center ice. Now Kaufman will send it in. He can't hold it in. Sent back out center ice by the River Rat defense. Now Kim will pick it up and carry into the Pioneer zone. It's taken off of his stick and sent back out center ice. Nice job there by Karcher. Now picked up by Marr once again. Marr in behind the net, taking off the puck with a big hit. Pioneer still has it. Karcher with the shot, shoulder high. Now Marr right out front of the net with a backhander. And a save made and getting a little chippy in front of the net. Marr going for the hat trick. We'll have a face-off situation down in the River Rat zone.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Huron maybe at a slight skill deficit here, but maybe they can get a few more hits, body-on-body hits, and get some of that emotion back, get some of that adrenaline really moving.
Well, they're going to have to kill off this penalty first as Canfield heads to the box on the high sticking call. So another opportunity for Pioneer on the power play. 10 minutes to go in the period. Now one again by Pioneer. Nice deke, shot, save made. Another shot. Puck laying right in front of the goal mouth. Carl couldn't put it past Coulter, and Huron will send it down the ice.
Just a monster opportunity there for Pioneer.
Golden opportunity. Big hit on Domino and behind the net. Domino hit the ice. That was Eboy with the big hit.
Ross Evoy, the freshman, throwing his weight around.
Pokorny took exception. There's Marr with the hit, but Pokorny had his stick up high, and Pokorny's going to head to the penalty box. Referee's deciding what to call here.
I'm sure the referees both want, or all three of them, I should say, want to get together, talk things out, make sure that this doesn't get out of hand. Because again, as we've mentioned, rivalry game, emotions are running high. You definitely don't want to see any dirty play. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Nick.
So this is a good opportunity for the referees as well as the coaches to take their guys aside, keep things on a nice, even keel. You don't want things getting out of hand. And there's still a lot of hockey game left for both sides.
Well, it looks like Evoy is picking up a 5-minute major. That's what they put up on the board. But Corney's got a 2-minute for Pioneer. Evoy was in the box, so it's quite possible. Or excuse me, Canfield was in the box. He's still got 1:40 left on his penalty. They put up 5 minutes for Evoy for the big hit on Domino. Maybe they're calling major boarding or something there on Evoy.
Yeah, he had no chance. He couldn't really see what was going on back there, and Evoy just got him. Just ran him. Referee's still discussing what's going on there.
Well, it looks like the referees have got it all ironed out. Oh, Huron with 3 players on the ice and Pioneer with 4. So 4 on 3. Here's another look at it. And definitely that's boarding. Now there's another shot and a save made by Coulter. Oh, Picorni gets 2 minutes for roughing.
Again, I feel that's probably more of a precautionary penalty, trying to keep things in check.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more. Now Pioneer controlling. Puck back to Domino. Now puck right on the doorstep. That was Carl. Coulter was there to knock it away. Well, looks like Pioneer going to set it up again. This time a shot right on net. Save made.
Domino's on the receiving end of that major boarding down on the other end, but he's back out there. Tough kid, ready to get going, ready to help his team out. And once again, you've got Huron taking advantage of that home ice last shift.
Oh, face-off controlled by Pioneer. Back to Domino. Well, Domino will get it back. Pioneer being patient. There's another shot by Domino, and that's right into the gut of Coulter, and he saw it all the way. No interference. He could easy save there for Bobby Coulter.
Easy save. The Pioneers definitely setting up the guy that they want. They want Domino to have that puck. They want him to take those shots. And I think we're going to be seeing a steady dose of him over the course of this power play.
Well, Marr will head in for Pioneer on the faceoff. Gasparovich facing him. He wins control of it, and Gasparovich will send it down the ice. Well, 45 seconds more of a 4-on-3, then Huron will get a player back. Now bouncing puck. And Gasparovich right there in front of the nets and knock it away. And that's into the bench area. Referee's calling for a face-off out over the Huron blue line.
Well, so far this evening, we've seen the resolve of the Pioneer shorthanded team come through. Let's see if Huron can do the same.
Well, puck at center ice. Carl will send it back to Domino. Now picking it up is Marr. Marr will head in, and Pioneer will set up. Well, Marr over to Domino on the one-timer, but that sails wide of the net. Well, puck laying right behind the net. Now Canfield will head to the bench. There's Domino with the shot. Puck rebound right out in front. Domino with another, picking it up. Now teams 4-on-4. That'll be the case for another 5 seconds, and then we'll have 5-on-4 for nearly 3 minutes. Oh, Pioneer back on the power play. 2:55 of a power play. Now bouncing puck. Marr has it beneath him under his feet. Now back to Domino at the point. Picking it up is Marr. He circles with it. Now Picorni out right in front of the net. And Coulter on the ice. He got a bump from Picorni as he was hit right into the net. Net lifted off. That's what prompted the whistle.
Goes without saying, being a goaltender, you don't want to see one of those big young guys come smashing into you when you're already bent over in kind of a strange position. But he pops up like a champ, ready to go, ready to continue helping his team out.
Oh, 2:31 of a power play left for the Pioneers. Face-off will come back out over the blue line. And now we're set, ready to get back to action. Face-off won by the Pioneers. Domino will carry in. They'll try and send it deep into the near corner. Picorni couldn't hold on to it. Now picking up for Pioneer. That one's deflected away, held in by Domino at the point. Now Sorcerer tries to get it out, but it's held in. Good job there by Wisman holding it in. Pioneer still carrying control of the puck down in the Huron zone. Now Bondi will send it behind the net. Quick shot by Picorni. Puck lay right there. Now back to another shot and a backhander and a score. Robert Bondi with the goal for Pioneer.
Once again, you work hard, good things happen. Crash the net, you never know what's going to happen. And goaltender's number one enemy, the rebound, right there for Robert Bondi to put it in.
Yeah, Robert Bondi scoring on the rebound from Jack Wisman's shot. And now Pioneer with the big 4-1 advantage here with 6:14 left to go in the second period.
You know, that power play was just all about Pioneer. Here we go, let's take a look at the goal again. Big rebound off. Backhander by Bondi, and there it is. Can't ask for much more of that.
And since that was a major penalty, Pioneer will stay on the power play for the entire length. And there's Picorni skating on net. He gets a shot up, knocked away. And another goal for Pioneer.
Once again, you put the rush on the goaltender, you just crowd him. Good things are going to happen for you offensively, bad things are going to happen for you defensively.
I think that was Austin Carl, or maybe it was Louis. It was Louis Marr, his hat trick. Louis Marr gets the hat trick for Pioneer, and they take a 5-1 advantage. Still a minute 20 left on the power play. And here's a look at that. There's the first shot. And the puck just laying right there. And finally, Marr picks it up and puts it behind Coulter for Pioneer's 5th goal of the game. Now puck sent across once again. There's a shot. Puck lay right on the doorstep. Puck is still out. Still Pioneer controlling it. Now Marr with another shot. That one sails over the net. Picorni will pick it up. And now Marr, and a goal for Louis Marr, number 4. And it's 6-1 Pioneer.
And as you mentioned a moment ago, Pete, this major penalty, so their guy stays in the box and Pioneer gets to just keep plugging away.
Well, and really, Huron needs to get a little bit more active on defense. They're a little flat-footed right now. I think they've lost the fire, and they're just standing around and really not going after the puck much. Here's a look at that goal by Marr, his 4th of the game. That was a great backhand pass to Marr, and he put it top shelf and scores his 4th goal of the game.
Excellent shot.
And Huron's going to call timeout.
As well they should. You know, at this point, you got to take your guys aside. You got to settle down your goaltender. As you said, you definitely have to talk to your defense and say, you know, put a body on somebody, sweep that puck away. There still is a lot of game left. We can get back in this, but it's back to fundamentals, and everybody's got to get that fire back in their belly.
Well, and CTV Sports' last broadcast with Huron and Skyline took a 3-0 advantage, and really it seemed to just really take the sails out of Huron. And they played a very lackluster game the rest of the way. And I'm afraid that might happen again, being down 5 goals here with 5:30 left to play in the second. We'll have to see if Huron's coach, John Gould, can put the fire back into these River Rats and get them to respond. So even if they don't score, at least they can play with a lot of heart and a lot of effort the rest of the way. And that's really what you want to see out of your team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's something to be said for pride one way or another. You got to keep your head up. There's lessons to be learned in every game, every matchup. So that's what you have to do. You have to keep grinding them out. Keep your head on a swivel, know what's going on here.
Face-off controlled by Pioneer. Domino will bring it into the Huron zone. He'll hand it off to Marr. Now back to Domino, to Marr. Marr takes a shot through a screen. That one sails high off the glass. Domino will chase after it and hold it into the blue line. Now Picorni. Picorni picks it up. There's a shot. And glove save by Coulter.
puck snatched up by the sophomore goaltender. I'm sure he wants to keep the pace on this one pretty slow for the remainder of these 24 seconds of this power play.
So face-off again controlled by Pioneer. Domino with the slapper. That one went all the way on net. Big rebound, lay out in front. That'll be picked up by Ficarro, and he will send it down the ice. First time I can remember since they went on the that Pioneer went on the power play that Huron's been able to send it all the way down the ice. Now skating with it is Picorni for Pioneer. Teams are at full strength. Picorni pass to Carl right out in front of the net. And we get a whistle. Coulter had a hard time hanging onto that rebound.
Now he's doing a little pad adjusting, trying to figure out what's going on. Could be a shoulder pad issue. Definitely don't want to have anything off kilter when you're in between the pipes there. You want everything to be straight on the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, equipment adjustment done, and we head back to the face-off outside the Huron blue line. Face-off controlled again by the Pioneers. Race for the puck, won by Huron. Pioneer holds it in. Good job there by Bradburn. Picked up by Sorsher, and he'll send it out center ice. Now puck down in the Pioneer zone. Gasparovich will go in after it. Now Feature will try and send it out, but he can't do it. Now Carl, or check that, that's Bondi, sends it out center ice. And Barroso will send it the rest of the way in behind the Huron net. Almar, and there's right out in front, Bondi with the shot, can't convert. Bondi with another shot. And puck sent out center ice. Peck will have to handle that, so no icing. They have another whistle. Well, looks like we have another penalty.
Well, we're waiting to see what goes on with the officials here.
It's a River Rat penalty on Kim. So another power play for the Pioneers, just what they need right now with 3:26 left in the second period.
I'm sure that the Huron bench is not pleased with this recent development. Again, it's not what you need, it's not what they want. I'm sure it wasn't what they were preaching. It's like, go make a mistake. This is the last place they want to be, Huron.
Yeah, it's tough to play focused when you're frustrated. There's a shot that sails over the net and off the glass. Now held into the blue line by Domino. Well, Domino tried to get to Marr, and Marr could not hold it in. So they'll back it up all the way to their own blue line. Now Carl has it. He couldn't get it in, picked up by Marr. Now Domino will send it in. And Coulter will cover it up for the faceoff.
Quickly smothers that puck. And you got to think that young Bobby Coulter there, he's got to be talking to his defenseman. Like, hey, guys, help me out here. Sweep these pucks away. Put a body on somebody. I mean, Pioneer's just putting a bum rush on him, and there's nothing he can do.
Well, and to a degree, maybe the Huron defense is a little shy of putting the body on guys because the referees have been blowing the whistle so much. They don't want to go to the box and put their team down even further.
That's a pretty feasible theory. I don't hate what you're saying. You're totally right.
Now face-off controlled by Pioneer. Domino will get it to Marr, back to Domino. Now Domino with a shot along the ice, save made. And the rebound shot, and another goal for Pioneer. Looks like that might have been Tommy Picorni on the goal. And Pioneer leads 7-1. Here's a look at the replay. There's a shot along the ice. And the rebound just squirts through the 5-hole of Coulter and over the line for Pioneer's 7th goal. Now it looks like Coulter saw that all the way, just could not squeeze the pads and keep that puck out of the net. Well, tipped into the Pioneer zone.
Quick shot there out of the corner from the Huron player.
Odd angle. Peck was there. He made the save. And the stoppage play.
It's the most action Spencer Peck's seen this entire period, I think.
Oh, Huron went into the period with 13 shots on goal. They have 15 now. Pioneer went into the period with 12 shots on goal. They now have 33. There's another shot, save made by Peck, and another faceoff. Held in by Sylvester. Puck in behind the net. John's going after it for Huron. Puck right out front. Kim could not get his stick on the puck and the stick together as he was right out in front of the net. And Pioneer was skated out center ice. Now Kaufman loses control, circles back for it. And Huron will send it down into the Pioneer zone. Now that's Seaman, Alex Seaman picking it up and skating it in. Redirect out in front of the net, and Coulter there for the save. Looked like Siller on the shot. Puck redirected.
A moment ago, Pete, you mentioned 35 shots on goal now for Pioneer. Talking to Coach Fassbender before the game, they said they've been outshot in almost every game they've played this year. They say they're giving up 35 to 40 shots per game. This is definitely rarity for them. They've got a lot to play for here tonight.
Now faceoff goes to an open point where no one's there for Pioneer. It'll come back out center ice. Now picked up by Pioneer, looking for Picorni, intercepted. Now picked up by Brown, and Brown will send it down the ice. Icing waved off. .40 seconds to play in the period. Now dug out by Kasparovich. He loses control. Now Wisman. Back to the point. There's Brown. Save made. And we'll have a face-off down in the Huron zone with just 18 seconds left in the period.
18 seconds to go, like you said. Surprising, I mean, there's still a lot of jump in this crowd, a lot of pep in the crowd. Everybody's still into it. Everybody's still cheering on their guys. And they're hoping to see a little something different in the third period.
Held in at the blue line. That one shot is blocked, never got it through to the goaltender. Now puck will come back out center ice. And that's going to do it for period number 2. And we have fighting here at the end of the period. Both teams mixing it up. And the referee's right there. We're going to take a break after that little scrum and come back with third period action and see if the referees have decided to call any penalties as a result of that. We'll be back with more here on City TV Sports.
PEG TV. Public, education, and government television programs reflect the specific interests and diversity of local communities. You've probably watched it without really knowing what it is or how it benefits you directly. Each community has its own personality, its own style, its own priorities, its own obstacles and needs. And one thing each community has in common is not just the need for its own voice, but access to the means to express it. PEG TV provides that. PEG TV channels are non-commercial and combined nationally deliver more original, locally made shows than all commercial television stations combined. PEG TV delivers entertaining, informational programs for everyone: seniors, youth, parents, educators, consumers, and in some areas delivers multilingual programming for ethnic communities. PEG TV also provides vital election coverage, public safety, and emergency information specific to where you live. Standard programming often includes council and commission meetings, public service announcements, and informational bulletin boards. Special interest programming often includes local festivals, parades, concerts, talk shows, magazine-style shows, and other programs unique to your village, your township, your city, and your neighborhood, which are often overlooked by commercial media programming. In many communities, PEG TV provides the only coverage of local government. Without PEG, it can be difficult for citizens to stay informed about local government issues and events. Your community has a voice, and that voice is speaking to your subdivision, your streets, your senior citizens, your property, and your family's safety, and it's speaking to you. Please learn more about this valuable resource. Tune in to your local PEG channels, then give the following websites a visit. Remember, we are your voice. PEG TV, public education and government television. Your voice, your community, your PEG.
Be a part of creating television for your community. Come on into the Community Television Network, CTN, where we offer free services like production training, facilities, and airtime to Ann Arbor residents and nonprofit groups. CTN, where Ann Arbor is on TV.
And we are ready for third period action. The question is the Huron hockey team ready for third period action? As a result of the fisticuffs at the end of the second period, looks like Friedman will head to the box for 2 minutes. And that's the only penalty call. That's the only one posted on the board.
Like you said, Pete, Bruiser Friedman in the penalty box. With a name like Bruiser, you'd expect to see him in that box once or twice.
Well, he's in there now. Face-off won by Huron. And we'll shoot it into the Pioneer zone. Now giveaway. And Kim was right there. He tried to shoot the puck, whiffed on it, hit the ice. It looked like he took a swing at Marr.
So we got Robert Bondi heading into the...
Kim will head off the ice. Huron will go with the changes.
See Domino lose the puck there.
Yeah, Bondi called for elbowing. So even up for a side for a minute 40. Now Domino will pick it up for Pioneer and skate out of his own zone. He'll hand it off to Marr. Marr will bring it in. Knocked off his stick by Sorscher. Now puck right out in front. There's Picorni with it. He loses an edge. Looks like Huron's going to go into the box again as Picorni was tripped up. Going to be Nick Sorscher into the penalty box for Huron on the trip.
And you know, Pete, it's like we were saying before the break, you definitely don't want to go, if you're Huron, you don't want to come out here and take more penalties. You see what happens when you take the penalties. Pioneer just takes advantage of it. You got to play smart. You got to use your head out here this third period.
Well, it doesn't seem like any instruction between periods stuck with those River Rats as they came back out and basically decided to continue doing what they were doing in the first 2 periods, at least in the second period.
Yeah, I wasn't privy to that second intermission pep talk, but I'm pretty sure it did not say go get some penalties.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was all that peppy. Now Domino will pick it up. He's taking off the puck. That brings cheers from the River Rat crowd. They've had precious little to cheer for. Now Picorni circles with it, brings it into the Huron zone. Picorni still has it. Now the backhander, and he scores! Picorni scores. I think he banked it off the goaltender, Coulter, and sent it into the net for Pioneer's 8th goal of the game.
Nifty little shot, nifty goal. Just a tricky little backhand right there, almost nonchalant the way he flipped it back at the goaltender. And clearly he wasn't ready for it.
Here's a look at it on the replay. There's Picorni circling behind the net. And he just kind of flips it. And it looks like it bounced off the goaltender's elbow and into the net.
Looks like Coulter took his eyes off the action for, a split second, and that's what can happen. So once again, back out to center ice here, ready to drop the puck. 8-1, Pioneer lead.
Well, face-off controlled by the Pioneers. Wisman will skate it into the Huron zone. Now Wisman tried the wraparound, knocked away. Now Kim tried to get it out, was held into the blue line. Now Gilchrist will pick it up. Picked up by Pioneer. Bouncing puck, and finally Kim will break it out of his own zone and send it down the ice. Now Pioneer will bring it down the ice. McKellar with it for Pioneer. Deeks one man, but not another. Held into the blue line by Bondi. There's 25 seconds left of the penalty. Well, puck on the near boards. Bondi will send it to McKellar. And back to Wisman. Over to the other side, and a goal! Domino with the goal. And it's now 9-1 Pioneer. And that will do it. An 8-goal advantage, no running clock, and that ends the game when a team is up 8 goals. So at the 14-16 mark, that's going to do it. Pioneer comes away with the 9-1 victory here at the Cube. And as teams congratulate one another at center ice, I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross. Audio and replay by Greg McDonald. Computer graphics by Robert Hughes. And our camera guys, Tim Nagai, Jim Slim McKinley, Patrick Holovic, and Paul Sutherland. And for Nick Wisniewski, this is Pete Boyer. Once again, the final from the Cube, Pioneer 9 and Huron 1.